Hi and welcome to Wickersley Angling. Today's video is just a short video about micro pellets. Now, as we all know, we commercials and that, most of the time you have to buy fishery pellets, which there's the pluses and fors and against which way you look at it. But you know, at the end of the day, most of the pellets are the same. They're either screttings or coppins. Now, most people who come in shop and say, Al, I want a bag of pellets to soak for my method feeder, and I'm going to so and so, I'm going to so and so. A lot of time we have to say, sorry, you can't take a bag of ours, but this is what you want. You want the screttings 2 mils, or you want the coppins 2 mils, and then you just mix them. You get their fishery pellets and you mix them and you can use them, obviously. But there's quite a few venues still where you don't have to use fishery pellets. And me personally, I've only just got into method fishing in the last couple of years and I'm not brilliant at it. So I need every little bit of help I can get. And with soaking pellets, it's a real fine line of getting it right or wrong, and it's massive. And that fine line is, we're talking basically 1 or 2 mils of water. And if you put too little in, they dry out obviously and they don't stick together. You put a little bit too much in and you leave them and you think, they'll be right in a minute, they've gone. You might as well have a tin of mushy peas. They've gone, they're no good. So the fisheries that I fish are mainly more silverfish fisheries, i.e. Bigger lakes I'm on about now for bream fishing, like Ferry Meadows and places like that, Elsica Reservoir. We can use as own pellets, and the ones that I've settled on myself and I think are absolutely bomb-proof and work absolutely brilliant is the Ringers Micros. Now when you get a bag, there's like a couple of different, there's 2 shades of pellets in them, and I don't know what they've actually done to them, but they must have done something, because even I can get these to work, and I don't know if they've put an extra additive with them. I've never asked Steve or Phil, to be fair, but these just work and they're ever so sticky. And as I said, these are for venues where you're allowed to use your own pellets. And if you do struggle with method pellets, getting them right, give the Ringers a go. Basically, all I do is I get a bait tub or a cup or whatever. So I've got a cup full of pellets, like, you know, a coffee cup full of pellets. Don't need a lot, so level fill it, tip that then into a bait tub, get that same cup, fill it to the top with water, tip the water into the pellets, but then you might just need a tad more water in the cup, pour it in, and you want basically just to be able to cover the pellets. So if that's top at pellet there, you want the water to be level with it, or just so you can push the pellets down and the water just creeps above the last pellets what are in your tub. And then all I do with mine then is put them in leave them in the bait tub, put lid on them, and I put them in the fridge overnight. When I get up next morning when I'm going fishing, I come down, get my bait out of the fridge and what have you, and I get my tub out, and when you open the lid, obviously the pellets will have swelled up anyway, because it's a bit like popcorn effect. They start small and dry, but obviously as they soften, they swell up inside. So you've got twice as many as you originally put in the tub anyway. So be careful when you're mixing. You don't always need to do a bag full. You tip all them into a bait tub and fill them with water. You'll end up with a bag like as big as a shopping bag full of them. It's unbelievable how much they swell. Anyway, so just level fill it, leave them in the fridge overnight. I just put them in the bait tub and put lid on them and leave them. Don't stir them, don't do anything. Just leave them on the shelf in the fridge. You get up next morning, take the lid off, and when you tip the tub, you'll know exactly when you tip the tub upside down, no comes out. It's just a solid block inside your bait tub. So you want a ground bait tub then, or a mixing bowl or something. Knock the tub out into the bowl, and they'll go plunk into a great big pile, like a cake. Then all you do is just rub them between your hands like that, and every one will disintegrate. So then they're all nice and fluffy again. You go pick them up then, squeeze them, and they're a ball of pellets. And basically that's all you need for your method. It's as easy as that. And then I just bag them up, put them into bags, And then when I get to the bank, I take so many out, leave the rest in the bag, knotted up so they can't dry out. Then I'll use a few, and after an hour, 2 hours, or whatever, if I don't think that they're quite right anymore, I'll throw them ones away, get the bag back out, put some more into my tub, and you've got fresh pellets all day.